Thank you, Gary.
All right, you're welcome.
This is the latest American staple with a skyrocketing price tag. You're looking at milk right there, where the average cost for a gallon of it is about 50 cents higher than it's been over the past few months. It is not just a carton of milk we're talking about as well. The high prices are affecting everything from cheeseburgers to, say, your morning latte. Let's bring in Dennis Avery, Senior Fellow and Director of Global Food Issues for the Hudson Institute. Dennis, good morning to you. And I know you've said before that the one and only reason, in fact, for the high price is the demand for ethanol. Can you tell me how the two are related, the high price for milk and ethanol?
We make the ethanol out of corn. And if we're putting the corn into ethanol, then we're not turning it into milk or meat or eggs.
Well, but how does the corn turn into milk or meat or eggs?
The corn turns into ethanol and it goes into our fuel tanks,
right,
instead of going into a cheeseburger and going into our mouths. And we're talking about 35 billion gallons of renewable fuels per year. And the only thing we have to make those renewable fuels out of is corn. And we may have to clear another 50 million acres of forest to make even a dent in our appetite for auto fuel.
All right, I just want to be clear then, with the corn, you're saying that is the feed, right? Is that what it is? It's going into the cows and for the farmers across the heartland of America?
Corn goes into livestock feed, it goes into corn syrup, it goes into corn flakes, it goes into corn sweetener, it goes into our food supply in dozens of ways. And if it's going into auto fuel, it's not going into food.
How about this, realistically? Look, Dennis, we are not going to stop the demand for corn. If anything, ethanol is going to be even more in demand in the next few years. So what is your solution to make these staple goods like milk affordable?
It's insane to make auto fuel out of corn.
Your solution is
corn costs more than gasoline, even with oil at $60 a barrel, and we might have to clear most of the forest in North America to supply even a fraction of 135 billion gallons of auto fuel per year.
So you think if we were to scrap all of the ethanol development, that would help out these prices? This may not be your area of expertise, but Dennis, can you offer up a solution with regard to the gas and energy crisis that we potentially face if we don't develop alternative fuels such as ethanol?
If you're afraid of global warming, go nuclear. If you're not afraid of global warming, burn coal. Don't burn corn.
All right. Any middle ground here?
Nope. Don't burn corn.
Okay. How about the gas prices? I mean, probably the milk prices. $4.50, $5 a gallon. Do you think that's out of reach?
We're about to harvest the biggest corn crop in American history, and it won't be enough. And next year they'll try to plant even more, and it won't be enough. Stop it now.
Oh, okay. How much are the prices? Where do you think they're going to go?
The corn refiners can outbid our consumers $1.50 a bushel. The corn will go first to ethanol, and then we'll take what's left. In Mexico, they've already doubled the tortilla prices with riots in the streets. I'm not predicting riots in America, but we shouldn't burn corn.
Dennis, I'm just curious on a personal note. Do you do the lecture circuit, my friend?
I have done some speaking.
I bet you have. Okay, Dennis Avery, thank you very much.